GA GN Degens, Diamond Hands, and everybody in between. And welcome back to the Door Show! The Diamond Hand Media Group, and as always, my friends, I am your humbled, honored, and clearly always hyped host, Colton Cap'n Colt Soroka. You see it down there. Give me a follow on Twitter at Cap'n Colt if you don't already, and also the aforementioned Diamond Hand Media Group going right below me right now at the DHM Group on Twitter. Can't thank you enough for choosing to stop by, hang out with your boy. Today's special guest of the day, my brother from another mother in NFTs and Web3, and do our own research together. No DYOR at DHM, hence the door. Now, my friends, before we open said door and dive into the latest, greatest, juiciest, hottest topics from around the world of Web3 and beyond, a couple of things I need you to do for me. Item number one, please take a quick second to smash that subscribe button on whatever platform you are currently ingesting the Door Show on. If you are watching on YouTube, you might as well hit that notification bell down there as well so you never miss the start of a live show or any additional content dropping here on the channel. Or if you're watching on Twitter, make sure you hit that follow button and that notification bell there as well. Then slide over to YouTube. I'll tell you why here in just a minute. I was just pointing at the live YouTube chat if you are watching live. But make sure you hit those two aforementioned buttons before you do slide over here to the channel. Or if you are
listening to this podcast on your favorite podcast directory, make sure you hit that follow button or that like button or that subscribe button right here and right now, as the audio of every episode of this here Door Show releases after each live show is complete.
Next item up on deck, you could be so kind, you can find it in that big old diamond hand heart of yours to do so while you're watching today's show. Hey, maybe take a text second. Yeah, take an extra second. Sometimes that old Lysdexia of mine acts up to hit that like button, hit that retweet button, leave me a comment, leave me a rating. Just jump on over yonder in the live YouTube chat. Once again, if you're on Twitter, slide on over here because of two key reasons. Number one, it is how we start every show by saying GM, hey, hi, hello to all the members of the Diamond Hand family located in the YouTube chat. And if you didn't know already, number two, it is how me and you stay in constant contact throughout the duration of each and every episode, because this is the only platform, YouTube, that I can see the comments on. Last but certainly not least, hit that share button. Send this show and this channel on over to your brothers, sisters, mothers, fathers, aunts, uncles, friends, enemies, neighbors, people who live on the opposite side of the damn globe as you, but you would refer to as a good old-fashioned diamond hander. Somebody who can handle the dimes as well as the ups of the market. But while we're down here in the dimes, could use a little extra knowledge and insights on the space. Maybe a little bit of edutainment, if you will, quite possibly just a mental vacation. As you know, all of the shows presented by the Diamond Hand Media Group always are. Can't thank you enough when you do all those things. It only helps me and all of the boys and all of the Diamond Hand fam make this platform and all of our shows bigger and better for each and every one of you. Woo! We back, baby. Live in prime time. It's officially open for business, that being the door. December the 22nd, 2022. Everyone, episode 131. Whew, I can't believe it. Let's get right on into it. Hey, how you doing, Diamond Hand fam? How you feeling? Man, I got to get a good shave going on here. I messed up, and I tell you, any more than 3 days anymore, it's bad news bears. Bad news bears for the kid. Jeepers creepers, man. I never knew what it would be like to have a beard. It is a lot of work. A lot of work out here, people. But that's not why we're here. We're not here to talk about that. We're here to say what's up to the amazing people in the live chat. I thought I saw Jonathan Marconi in here first. I guess not. I thought I did earlier. Maybe his chat accidentally got deleted. I don't know. But right now, Chris Ahumada, GMG, my man. Appreciate you being in here. He's number one today. Hour and 32 minutes early to the show. Ready to rock and roll. Hopefully you have an amazing day on your side of the screen too, my brother. Appreciate you being in here, even while you're working away right before the holiday. Hey, I'm a poet. Now you guys all know it. Dill Pickle Champion, GMGM, man. Appreciate you being in here. Great to see you. DZ, GMGM, or should I say Lightning Bolt, or should I say 12 2022. Oh boy, here we go. We're about to go to Toonstown. Shout out to you, D's. Appreciate you being in here, man. Appreciate you always supporting and always helping me on the back end as well, my man. Or in the back channels. Yeah, the back channels as well. That pause. Shout out Munch, GM GN to you, good sir. Appreciate you letting me invade dinner as per usual. You are the bomb.com and welcome to the Brew Crew. Hell yeah, man. I saw you post that. I must have went to bed right as you were posting that. I didn't see that last night. And then I woke up this morning and I saw that. I was like, let's go. Munching the Brew Crew. And he's rocking it. Look at it on the screen right there. The drone with the monocle, the cyborg monocle, and the acoustic guitar. Hashtag Fang Gang. What you know about that Fang Gang? That was my OG brew. That was the first hashtag I ever started when I joined the Brew Crew. Hashtag Fang Gang. Let's go, man. Appreciate you being in here. Appreciate you supporting the Brew Crew and the whole team. Me, Baby O, Duncan, Up, Bocephus, and all of the fam, man. We got some big stuff coming here the rest of the year and definitely to kick off 2023 into 2023 and beyond for sure. I can promise you guys that. What up? Hell, ho, 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 ho. What's up, Moose? I was like, what did this man type? And I had to sound it out. Shout out, Moose. Thanks for being here, man. GM, brother. Appreciate you hanging out. Appreciate everybody stopping by. Let me get a quick sip of agua. Oh, wow. Needed more than one. I do apologize. Well, everybody's flowing into the live show here. Getting ready for some electricity with Baby O in about 23 minutes from now. Let's kick things off, my friends, with your national holidays, famous birthdays, and word of the day. It is the 356th day of the year. Boy, oh boy, are we getting close. 98% of 2022 is done and dusted. Once again, excuse me, it is Thursday, December the 22nd, 2022, and we got a handful of holidays to celebrate, some that didn't make nationaldatecalendar.com, so I'll let you guys know about those as well. But it is National Date Nut Bread Day, so if you got some dates, you got some nuts, bake you a loaf of bread. Shout out to Kelly O and Pride Stanford if they are watching, if you're out there listening, tuning in the recording or not. Maybe make some date nut bread to celebrate today, you two. We appreciate you and all the support of this platform. Jeepers, creepers, excuse me. Wowza. Let me regroup here for a second. National Regifting Day. You can regift any presents you feel like you didn't like before. And it is Forefathers Day. Let's celebrate our forefathers and the founding of this great nation. Well, once great nation, but who's to say, who's to know if that still stands? We'll skip over that and let you know it's also National Cookie Exchange Day. So if you like to bake cookies, bake you a tin, go over to your neighbor's house, spread some holiday joy, say, hey, we don't hate you as much as you think. Even though we're neighbors, we're supposed to hate each other. We actually like you. Here's some cookies. Also, it's National Short Person Day. Hot damn. That's what I'm talking. That's what I'm fucking talking about. Even though I barely fit into that national short person category, 5'8", apparently is fucking short. I mean, it is fucking short. I've been short my whole life. That's all right. Hey, it ain't the size of the dog in the fire. It's the size of the fire in the dog. I'll keep saying that till they put me 6 feet down in the dirt with the worms. I don't give a hot damn. That's my motto, and I'm sticking to it. It's also National Mathematics Day. If you like to practice your maths, 2 + 2 = 7 nowadays. Apparently, I mean, if you as the way some of this shit is working, but I still think 2 + 2 = 4. Who's to say? Who's to know? Dadgummit, I'm gonna need some more water here in a second. It's also National Ashton and Betty Day. So if your name is Ashton or your name is Betty, I do know an Ashton and I know a Betty. I know a couple of Bettys. We'll celebrate. Well, it's not your birthday, but it is your day. I don't know what the deal is. Apparently too many vitamins pre-show. Apparently got a little going on. But I think we're all right. I think we're good to go now. Speaking of birthdays, it is DaBaby's birthday. Shout out to Baby. Big Tigger's birthday. Jordan Sparks. Luther Campbell, the famous producer. And Megan Trainor, amongst a bunch of other famous, infamous YouTubers and other people, but not really anybody you would know. And finally, before we get into the hottest topics from around the world of Web3 beyond, it's time to expand your vocabulary, my friends. Your word of the day is deleterious. Deleterious. Deleterious spells deleterious. And it is a word used in formal speech and writing to describe something that is damaging or harmful, usually in a subtle or unexpected way. Used in a sentence, while the popular lawn care products are effective at eliminating weeds, it unfortunately is also deleterious to the wider environment. Your word of the day, deleterious. Well, there's the opening portion of the show, my friends, just to get the blood flowing, just to say, hey, hi, how you doing? And get this thing on a moving. Speaking of, time to get this proverbial podcast train steaming on down the tracks with the first official segment of the day, my friends. Word on the chain. Hey, cheers to all you beautiful humans sipping on the black elixir of the gods. A little peace, love, and positivity your way as well. If you are sipping, go right on ahead. I am myself, and I'll be right back. Ooh, Mr. E, you get your coffee yet? What's up? I don't know if he's in the live chat or not. I haven't clicked back over to live chat. I haven't seen him in the live chat yet. We'll see if he shows up this morning. Mr. E should be pretty soon to getting that Coffee Labs Roasters care package, which comes jam-packed with a whole bunch of shit. But high quality, amazing, wonderful coffee. Actually, you know what? Why don't we take a quick opportunity to shout out some of our amazing sponsors that support this show and the communities that are behind them. Number one, that aforementioned Coffee Labs Roasters. Shout out to Naked Z and the entire Coffee Labs family for keeping me and all the Diamond Hand fam, all of you guys out there, heavily caffeinated. You want to get your hands on some Coffee Labs Roasters and you don't already have some? Slide to this episode's description. All you got to do is click the link. You got offer code DMND Hand Radio. It's down in this episode's description. It's kind of an ode right now to the original stuff. Naked Z's got 1,000,001 other things. I'm not going to burden him with changing the coupon code. So we'll just keep it DMND Hand Radio. You see it down there, even though we are the Diamond Hand Media Group. You can go there, pick anything out you want. You get 10% off all of your orders and free shipping on $50 plus. It's getting cold outside. It's 32 degrees. And it's snowing like the Dickens in the Windy City, man. Don't go out and get yourself some coffee. Just go to this episode's description, click on coffeelabs.com, and now you ain't got to worry about slipping and sliding just to get your Java fixed, baby. Also, don't worry about trying to go out and find you a job. Learn how to create money while staying at home from some of the most legendary leaders in this space of the Respected Rhinos Club. Who am I talking about? Two dope humans, HD and JTR. Also, shout out Pablo and my man in Y and all of the members of the RRC Crash. That is the Respected Rhinos Club Crash to you. If you aren't already involved, they are damn close to being minted out. And I tell you what, I have not been sleeping. I got a nice round number. I believe I'm at 10 now. Maybe I'm over. I don't know who's to say, who's to know. I haven't checked recently. But NFA, BSFA, not financial advice, but spectacular fucking advice. 2023 could be real fun for rhinos. And also, you want to do some sweeping on the floor. Not a bad deal. Much more than just JPEGs, though. I've had some of the most high-quality conversations. These two guys are some of my mentors, not only in this space, but in life and in business. They are the shit. If you don't know, you won't know, but you ask, better get familiar. Check them out at Respected Rhinos on Twitter. There you go, my friends. Just wanted to shout out those couple of amazing partners that we have here at the Diamond Hand Media Group. But let's get into it. Word on the chain has it. Item number one, your current Bitcoin, Ethereum, Flow, Polygon, and Solana prices. In my opinion, the top 5 utility tokens going forward, courtesy of CryptoBubbles.com. A lot of red going on in the marketplace today, my friends. A lot of red. Let's take a gander what the pricing action is. In the one spot, Bitcoin BTC is at a price per of $16,606 US. Market cap of 320 billion, 24-hour volume of 15 billion. Down 0.3% on the hour, down 1.1% on the day, and down 4.7% on the week. Ethereum, ETH in the two spot, current price per of 1,189 US dollars. Market cap of 146 billion, 24-hour volume of 4.3 billion, down 0.1% on the hour, down 1.7% on the day, and down 6.4% on the week, which has caused it to fall below that $1,200 threshold. How about letting ourselves go just a little bit, slow and low, letting it flow, because that's the tempo. Still a little bit more of a drop off on Flow. 74 cents is your price per on the Flow blockchain. $770 million market cap. 24-hour volume of 14 million. Down 1.2% on the hour, down 2.2% on the day, and down 17.7% on the week. So out of the 20s, but still in the double digits. How about a little Matic for you Polygon addicts? You know how it gets down over here. It is at a price per of 78 cents USD, market cap of 6.8 billion, 177 million on the 24-hour volume. It's down 0.2% on the hour and down 2.3% on the day, as well as down 12.3% on the week. Last but not least, the story here as of late. Will it ever rebound? Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Solana. So current price per of $11.76 USD. Oh, it's lost the $12 threshold. Ah, ah, oh. I don't know what's going to happen. Who's say, who's no? Man, they're not looking good on Sol. Some bitch, man. Far cry from last year when it was like $200 at this time. Damn. Market cap of 4.3 billion. 24-hour volume of 155 million. Down 0.9% on the hour. Down 2% on the day. And down 15.5% on the week. There you go. There you have it. Now you guys can quit looking at the bloody charts. Not only bloody as if I was Canadian or English, but also bloody red as if we're American. We'll talk. Oh, actually, we can talk about that right now. Speaking of different countries and stupid Americans. This is still part of Word on the Chain asset item number one, but it has to do with crypto and everything in between. If you guys didn't hear, the Brazilian president signed a bill today that now officially regulates crypto in the country. So this allows for crypto payments in Brazil. And people might be like, okay, that's cool, whatever. It impacts Brazil. All right, it might be great going forward, but you can't trust the U.S. government, this, that, and the third. Okay, great, wonderful. I want to give you a different perspective, and shout out to NFT Kings, who I heard him make a video about this, and with this signing, it really brought it to my mind, and I was like, whoa, that's wild. So in the United States, we view Bitcoin as an asset, as a price, as something to generate an additional income at the bare bones of it, an additional revenue, an investment to hopefully it booms and then we can make a gajillion dollars, retire to the Bahamas and say, peace out. Like Sam Bankman-Fried tried to, but apparently didn't work. Stick a pin in that. We'll come back to that young man and all of his confidants. However, in the U.S., we have a strong economy. Well, wait a minute. Let me do. Had a strong economy. Not as bad as some other places going on in the world, but still we have a somewhat strong economy. Now, a lot of these places, Brazil, I'm not I'm blanking off the top of my head, but you could name 1,000,001 places that are third world countries. They view Bitcoin as a way to get out of poverty, as a way to become a first world country. There's a limited supply of it. It's finite. It's not infinite forever. You don't just keep making more and more and more and more and more and more and more of it. So it loses value. That's how they can't make money on the US dollar. So they have the ability to now do this, make it part of their currency system. They could become a first world country. I mean, I don't know if you've ever checked out Brazil, but they're still living in favelas and in the mud and the dirt, and it ain't great. I'll tell you that it ain't great. So for them to be able to do this is massive. What it means for the future of first world countries now and crypto as a currency, as a form of payment, well, maybe a lot, because now Visa is actually looking into the game too. I talked about it a few days ago. We talked about it with Cody yesterday on DOORkeepers. You know, there's a lot of possibilities that are coming here in 2023. And I think if you have the audacity, or anybody that had the audacity to run for the hills, they're fucking crazy. There's no reason to. There's no reason to whatsoever. As long as you realize that this space is still investments, which I mean, you should by now. Anybody that's here should by now. You're gonna be all right. You're gonna be fine. You don't gamble your rent money. Don't gamble shit that you don't need to be gambling, and you'll be all right. So just some stuff to mention there. Thought it was really damn cool. But we got a handful of other things to get into, and I got some graphics. So word on the chain has it. Item number 2. Shout out to Munch. Talked about Tezos yesterday. The Tezos blockchain has officially announced an upcoming release of the new app or new platform called Sliced.art. Essentially, 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 es- essentially, I wonder, essentially, essentially, what we're talking about in the metaverse. Hey, man, whoa, man, I might have just come up with a new word. Essentially, here, it is exactly what it sounds like. I was reading decentralized and saying essentially. It's the first fully decentralized fractional NFT investing platform on Tezos. So what you can do, and why they're calling it Slice, and of course it all plays into itself. Holders can slice segments of NFTs, and these slices represent ownership percentages and allow holders to have shares alongside many others. Hmm. Pardon me, Godmouth. We're back in action now. Now, that being said, I'm not really a fan. I don't I don't see myself fractionally investing in NFTs. If I'm gonna have an NFT, I want the whole thing or none of it. I want the whole pie. Don't give me a slice. That's just how I roll. 150% mother sucker. But I question, will this bring more people from the masses in to have less risk involved, to be able to invest with others who are getting involved in said blue chip NFT? Potentially. I think so. Maybe. I don't know. But then if the NFT price goes down, God forbid, who you gonna blame? What's gonna happen? Is there gonna be turmoil with the shareholders, the percentages? If you're a majority shareholder, you hold 54%, and then the rest is broken down. The remaining 46 is broken down between 20 or 30 people. Are they all gonna be mad at you? Well, maybe that's your family. I don't know. I'm not the biggest fan of the fractionalized just because I want the whole thing because I see the further value in NFT, right? IP rights, partnering with other projects. I mean, there's so many. I could go down so many other freaking rabbit holes, but let's keep this a little more high level and stick with what Tezos is doing. And this is kind of my opinion of. I think it'll be cool. I think it's just kind of experimentation. It's still experimentation phase. Me and Travis talked about that on Tuesday. Everything is experimentation, especially Tezos right now too. So if you're messing around with Tezos, if you've been checking it out, that is going to be a possibility. Hey, Mr. E, shout out, man. I was talking about you earlier. You get your coffee yet or what? Let us know in the live chat. I know there's a little bit of latency, so I will give you some time to respond. As we move into word on the chain has it, item number 3. Liquid has officially announced the release of a peer-to-peer NFT lending platform. Now, I've told you guys before in the past that I am not a fan of NFT lending and borrowing, and you've seen it get people in trouble in the past and the whole Bendow stuff and all this shit. Now, this one's a little bit different. All right, so same kind of premise. Borrowers on the platform are the NFT holders, but the lenders on the Liquid platform, it's LIQD, by the way, if you want to look this up, LIQD. The lenders on the platform are liquid crypto holding individuals. So this is where the peer to peer comes in. There's no big dogs. It's fully decentralized from what it looks like. Holders can, or who are looking to leverage their NFT, can list their NFT on the platform and with their details, what amount they want, why they want the amount of the loan, yada, 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 the terms, whatever. Lenders then can go in and select ones or place bids, either counter offer, say, yeah, I'm down with that, whatever. The borrower, the holder, can wait until that accumulates, select from a group of lenders. The platform Liquid already has licensing agreements and loan agreements, term agreements, all that shit ready to go. So you can just literally plug and play numbers. You set the amount of time you want. The time frame is the biggest thing. And also, the other biggest thing they were talking about is interest. So you got to have an interest amount on there as well. And it can be very minor amount, but you have interest. So if by the time the terms are over, the repayment is not completed, the NFT just goes to the lender, plus they get their money back. So they just got a blue chip NFT for fractions on the dollar, and they're all good to go. So, or I don't want to overspeak there, and they get their money back. I said and they get their money back, and I thought about that. So that I don't think they get they no, because the money wouldn't have, it's not cost protected, so they would just get the NFT, but still they would take a little bit of a hit, but they got it for pennies on the dollar. So sorry I misspoke there. I want to make sure I said that right. However, it takes the big dogs out. That's why I wanted to mention it. I think it's pretty cool. I think it's interesting. Lenders are these crypto whales, if you will, and like, hey, so what? I'll give you 10, 20 ETH. That's not going to kill me. Whatever. I got 4,000 ETH. Fuck it. And whatever. They got a nice me bits or a nice this, that. I don't know who's to know, but I think it's pretty damn interesting, and doing a little bit of peer-to-peer lending. Word on the chain has it. Item number 4. The Yuga Labs team and Meebits, Meebits is a part of the Yuga Labs ecosystem now, and their partnership with Warp Sound has officially come to fruition. I'm pretty sure I talked about this partnership back in July, August. I can't remember when exactly it went down, but I know it was announced previously and nobody really knew kind of like what all was going down. They released a few songs, kind of beats and stuff, and it is officially live in prime time. If you don't remember what Warp Sound is, it is an interactive AI-powered collective created to co-create real-time live experiences for audiences and communities. So it essentially makes NFTs and different music and shit for NFT communities. So they have now created Meebits Turn On. 22 songs, 44 minutes and 4 seconds, and it is the 2022 compilation album of the Meebits. You can go right to Spotify, Apple Music, anywhere. Most major platforms have it right now. There are 22 songs on it in total, and they are mainly all just beats. They're mainly, there's drops and there's some different stuff, and you can see Naomi, Narhart. Let's see who else was. These are also the founders, Glitch and DJ Dragoon. Those are all the founders of the Warp Sound platform as well. They are the creators of the platform. So the cool part about this is what does this all mean? Why are these just beats? What is going on? Because there's no real. I only went through a few of them, but there's no real lyrics or anything going on. So I looked into it, and apparently every Meebit holder can now claim soon. Not now. December 31st, if you're a Meebit holder. I don't know how many Meebit holders we got out there. I know we got a few for sure. Anybody stumbling upon this and you haven't heard this yet. Every Meebit holder can now claim an ERC 1155 NFT of the album on December the 31st. And this was based on a 1220 snapshot. So they already took the snapshot. You can't go sweep one and hopefully get into this. Why would you want to? Because apparently, if you have one, now you can take every single one of those songs, all 22, and you can use them, remix them, and redistribute them all throughout however mode, medium, method you want, thanks to their Creative Commons license, their CC0 license that everybody, CC0 shit. So pretty cool, pretty interesting. I'm really, really, really interested, not to say the same word twice, to see who makes some tunes, what comes of this, what happens, what's the word on the chain with this doggone Meebits and Warp Sound partnership and this Meebits on top, or what the hell was it called? Meebits on top? Yeah. Meebits Turn On. Meebits Turn On. Oh, turn on what? That just hit me. Turn on what? Meebits Turn On. Maybe just turn on the sound? I don't know. But Meebits Turn On, officially live on all streaming platforms and available to mint for Meebits holders on December the 31st. Word on the chain has it. 2 more items, and we get to our legendary, electrifying guest of the day. Word on the chain has it. Item number 5. Give you a little bit of an update on the Dippies. Were you tuned in when we talked about the Dippies? No, you weren't? Well, you didn't miss out quite yet. I talked about them partnering with tokensociety.io. And you can go back and look into it, but just the bare bones of it is essentially their Token Society IO is acquiring all of the assets, all of the IP rights, and everything for the Dippies and the Dippies Vans collection. And they are going to be able to improve and enhance what they're already doing, put them into shows that are already in the works, movies that are already happening. There's all this stuff going down. I wanted to make you aware of one more thing that just came out because they made the partnership official yesterday. Apparently, if you are a Dippies holder, now you get access to ShopX, which is a Web3 based e-commerce platform. If you hold the Dippy, you get access to the platform, and then you get the ability to utilize the licensing token of the platform to create token gated stores and other e-commerce platforms or other e-commerce stores. So very interesting that they're diving into the e-commerce game. If you've had your eyes and ears to the street, this might be a way to get in at a very affordable price. And I haven't done a lot of research on ShopX. NFAB, SFA, not financial advice, but spectacular fucking advice. The Dippies still ain't looking bad. They have dropped a little bit because I do not think this news has kind of circled around the blockchain yet. Down to a floor price of 0.082. WETH offers are below that. However, if you dive into it, it's not very many sweeps, and you're right back to 0.1, and this goes up to 0.15 real quick, fast, and in a hurry. Now, there is some heat out there. I am looking for a backwards cap. This blue backwards cap is absolutely nasty. I don't know, kids. I'm telling you what, if the Dippies pump, you heard it here first. And I'm not saying to get into this for a pump because I think it could go up and up and up and up and up. And I think this tokensociety.io partnership is massive. But NFAB, SFA. However, Door, we're doing our own research. Not your financial advisor, though. Ever. Word on the chain has it. Final item on the day. Got to give you a couple of SBF and FTX updates. If you didn't know, our old friend, used to be friend, now sworn enemy of all of crypto, Web3, NFTs, and beyond, SBF, Sam Bankman-Fried, has officially been extradited and is now in U.S. custody. So there you go. And I believe Caca is about to hit the fan. Why? Caroline Ellison, former girlfriend of SBF and ex-CEO of Alameda Research, and co-founder of FTX, Gary Wang, have both pled guilty to their involvement in the FTX frauds. Oh boy. Oh boy. I'll let you go down that rabbit hole, and hey, I'm just saying, I think shit's about to hit the fan. So lock in for that, and it's going to be fun end of 2022 into 2023. And speaking of moving into something else, I don't know, loose connections here. Nothing, not a major connection at all. It's time for the second segment of the day, my friends. Doorkeepers. I tried to be quick. I couldn't get it all the way in. Boy, am I going to be glad when this guy starts talking. I'm going to take like 52 gulps of water. I've had a serious case of Godmouth today. Not good, kids. Not good whatsoever, but that's all right. We'll get it fixed here momentarily because, my friends, ladies, gentlemen, diamond hands, everybody in between, it's time to get on your feet and put your hands together for my brother from another mother in the NFT space. He is a professional hype man. He is also a Web3 consultant. Heck, hey, he has helped projects all over the chain level up the way they market and the way they bring hype to the space. He's added a new title since the last time we talked to him. He's now the vice president of the University of Nevada, Las Vegas non-fungible tokens? We're going to have to talk to him about that. He's also the community collab manager for the Ether Brews. He is a builder of Web3, an NFT OG, and my man, the legendary and always electrifying Baby Yo. Woo! What you doing? What you doing?
Have that on camera.
What
What up with you guys, man?
Oh, is that your bong? Is that what you were doing?
Oh, now I don't even own the bong no more. Fucking, I threw my bong away for
Good
about
call.
a month and a half ago. There's a
Forgot
bunch
about that. Hey, what's up? What's up, buddy? What's going on? Happy Thursday. Happy Thirsty Thursday. How we doing? How we moving? How we grooving?
Oh man, I'm as always, man, excited to be here on the show with you guys, man. Excited to hang out with the family. Did have a little personal family issue occur this upcoming week, man. Kind of threw me out of my mood for a little bit, but just opened my eyes just to obviously I support and show love all the time, and I wanted to see if I could take kind of a moment of silence before we actually get into anything for my little cousin, man. She's 13 years old, and she actually committed suicide 2 days ago, and I know it's not the brightest stuff to talk about, you know what I mean, but it damn near breaks my heart. And I know there's a lot more people out there, especially the youth, little kids, that we don't know what they're going through, you know what I mean, because you look to adults for help, you know what I mean, and there's not necessarily, if you don't have the adults there, you never know. So we can, please and thank you.
Let's take a moment of silence. Thank you, guys. Appreciate y'all.
I appreciate you, man. 1000%, man. I know that it's different vibe from the show, but let's get the energy back and rolling, man. It's just
not at all. I mean, we can take a moment on that as well. You know, I'll be open about it. Someone who has battled those thoughts in the past. When I was younger, when I was a kid, lost, confused, going through a bunch of shit, you feel like that's the only way out. You feel like the only option you got is just, let me just fucking make it easier on everybody and everything else, when that's the farthest thing from the truth. You were put on this earth for a reason. You have a purpose, and whether you have found that yet or not, I promise you do. And if you don't believe you do, you just got to open your mouth and talk to people. You just got to show up. You just got to keep showing up. And you just have to reach out. Just talk. There's people out there that want you to succeed. There's people out there that care about you. Because when you go, sure, all that shit may be temporary, but there's so many people on this earth that still care about you, that still wanted more for you, that still saw your purpose. So I always think about it, man. You're blowing my ears out right now.
I'm gonna turn that shit off, man. I got a story for you guys that involve why my this is connected to my goddamn laptop, but I really don't know how to. If someone could explain to me how to disconnect from this real quick.
How to mute? Holy shit! How to mute? Is that it's got to be a MacBook because you got
it's a Mac.
MacBook text sound. Jeepers creepers. Apple menu, system settings, then click on the sound bar. Sound in the sidebar. You may need to scroll down. Live on the show, kids. Check this out.
Here it is. Look at that.
Yep.
Man, that boy can do everything.
Then click the pop-up menu next to alert sound on the right and choose sound. Also, you can turn off that sound. Should be able to, at least. Hope so. I don't know. I don't have a damn Mac, so son of a gun. Did that work? I don't know. We'll see. Drag the alert volume slider. There should be an alert volume slider to your computer's output. Uh-oh, guys. Uh-oh. We might just have to figure out how it's going to go.
Let's get back to it. Let's turn.
Oh, this motherfucker going to turn off his Wi-Fi or some shit. Watch out.
All right, let's go. There it is.
All right. Well, welcome. Oh, well. Oh, wait a minute.
I hear
Yep.
you.
Okay, we're good. Okay, we're good. Yeah. I was thinking I had a little bit of feedback. No, we're good. Episode 131 of the Door Show. What's on and popping? We're here. We're live in prime time, everybody. We had just a quick little text because the text went off too right in the moment of silence. I was like, oh, shit. And then it went off a couple times when I was talking there, but that's all right, dude. It's all good. Yeah, man. It's something really powerful. Just to talk about and to think about, because not enough people do stop and think and realize everybody has a backstory. Everybody has shit they're dealing with. Don't add to other people's shit. Be a shoulder that somebody can lean on. Swirl says that all the time. Don't add to other people's shit. How do I have the audacity to go out as another human being that's got my own bullshit I got happening and go add to somebody else's plate and make it heavier for them or make it harder for them to tackle? I'm not. I'm just another human being. So I don't know, man. What you got? I know you had a story. You were talking about some, you were talking about why it was connected. What you got, man?
God damn, man. So I fucked up the other night. Haven't been drunk like that in quite some time. So it started off with a nice couple business meetings, correct? Right there at the local Chiba Hut down the street. Obviously, we had some drinks with those that we're going with. So I'm continuing on. I'm like, you know what? Later on in the day, everyone is graduating right here from the university. Speaking of, my homegirl is graduating, correct? So I couldn't make it to her event, but I was gonna go out to drinks with them later on at nighttime, etc. So after my meetings, there's probably like an hour and a half window, and I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna stay here, just engage in some more conversations. The reason why I ended up wanting to stay because when I look at my tab, it says free 99. So I expected to spend some money. I obviously even bought some brews for a couple other graduates in courtesy of the Ether Brews, and my bill was still free 99. So I'm like, hold on, I'm gonna get me another beer then, right? Let's get another beer. Get another beer. Some more people come in that I recognize. That leads to some more beers and me buying beers for some more people. I'm like, you know what? It's about that time. It's time to close out. And my tab now says 24 cents. So that in my mind is like, holy shit. Guess I'm staying again. So that's what kind of kept me there for a while. And then this time it's probably about 12 o'clock in the fucking morning. I don't know why. Alyssa, congratulations, girl, for graduating. I apologize for my actions this night, but we were going out to the sugar factory very late at night with the whole family,
Fuck.
her friends and everybody. At this point, I'm not too fucked up, but I'm obviously under the influence, right?
Above myself.
So we end up rocking. Obviously, we're on the strip, so there's alcohol and stuff everywhere. Go ahead, let's buy some drinks. When I'm on the strip, if I'm gonna pay 14, 15 bucks for a beer, I'm gonna pay 14, 50 bucks for a shot, right? So bad idea. I like tequila. They obviously are the biggest fans of tequila. So
that's where you were messaging about fucking tequila in that chat. Man, what the fuck? He just randomly talking about tequila for?
So check this out. We obviously engage in whatever they like, and I'm telling you, after the second shot, I'm fucked up now. I could up. I just don't even want to talk. It's not because I don't want to ruin nothing for nobody. So we pull up, and obviously, just out of respect, how I am, her whole family's there. Never met her family before. It's been one of my college friends for the past 4 years. My personality, introducing myself to everybody. You know what I mean? With this going on. They ended up buying me drinks. Everyone started drinking even more. And I'm, instead of denying the drinks like a smart person, let's get more. So it's probably about, we hadn't even got our food yet. I am fucked up. Like, I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, I need to separate myself from everybody else. So that's what I do. I apologize to Alyssa. I let her know, like, I'm pretty fucked up, girl. I'm gonna take off. Mind you, I didn't drive here. Then my phone dies. So my only option now, it's freezing cold, is I'm drunk as fuck, walking sway now. let's go and walk home. But me, I'm pissed off, as you guys
From
know.
the sugar factory.
So look, now you guys know I have go through a bunch of mood swings, so that shit pissed me the fuck off. So now I'm just like, all right, I'll go and get me another drink. Well, I go get me another drink. This person tests the wrong one. This leads into a small little altercation, nothing too big. But as I'm leaving, I'm like, hey, something went through my mind to jump into a car.
Just a car.
It was a nice car. It was pretty fucking nice. I'm not gonna lie. Like, woo, do AMG big body car, right? But it was a little too nice and a little too expensive for what I own. So the moment I jump in the car, I realized this is not my car. Time to get out. So I get out. Security is now surrounding me. I'm still able to control myself. Let them know, like, oh man, I'm just fucked up. I don't know why I just jumped in your guys' car, but I'm just trying to go find the way to the house. They're like, yeah, we know you're fucked up. You didn't do nothing bad. You know, like it happens here in Vegas. And they're like, but before the cops come, let's get you in the right direction. So that's how it led to that. Ended up, I was gonna give up. It was so fucking cold. The walk took me about 2 fucking hours, man. I was gonna go just sleep at the McDonald's, but you know what? The dog in me said you need to make it home, man. Your dog's over here, he's hurt. I said, you know what? I need to get home, give him his meds. So I made it home. Obviously, I make it home. It's damn near super early in the morning. I'm very interested in psycho women. So my woman is the best. But I like, right, I knew there was going to be some issues. Issues occurred. Foremost, I apologize to my girl for my actions. You got to be able to communicate on the back end with people. And that's where I messed up. And then I wake up and there's lots of holes in my wall. So
Okay.
it was an off the chart night. And then I get a call the next day talking about your phone is right here. Please come back. And your boy ended up getting 86 from I don't even know what fucking random small little hotel this is. But everybody was respectful. They're like, you were obviously super respectful. Like, we understand it happens. They're like, you just can't ever return. And hey, what a night. There it is. Oh my goodness. That was not supposed to happen. This shit is still going
Notification settings. Notification settings, says Jody Roberts.
And that was the story.
The last thing, my friends, I heard Baby O say on Tuesday night was, motherfucker, you just let me talk for a whole fucking hour? And I said, you just talk for a whole fucking hour. So I took an opportunity to do some shit that I was doing in the background. You was just dropping all this motherfucking alpha. I mean, this motherfucker, I couldn't even believe it. I couldn't even believe my doggone ears. I knew he was having some fun, but I didn't know he was having all that fun. I didn't know he was coming to the damn show and dropping that on the fucking people.
Yeah, let's.
He's back in action now. He's all right. It's live in prime time on Thursday. Hey, so you're done school-wise, right?
Yeah, I'm actually done with school, but still heavily involved. I know you brought up UNLV NFT earlier, and I'm not gonna lie, it feels like we're just to stay humble, but shit, we're hungry still. So
moving,
and we're taking over the city as of right now, man. There's a couple events. I'm actually one of like the event coordinators for these crypto and tech events. So we're gonna plan on doing one in January after CES, the tech convention over here, and then a bit larger one in February, right? And landed a couple sponsorships already for us. One being Chiba Hut to cater to a bunch of all our students that want to bring over.
Gee, I wonder why he was there.
So there's a lot going on in the background as far as for UNLV NFT, man. And man, I'm excited to see where it's going. There's been a lot of doors opening up for us, a lot of more businesses coming to us, and they want to be a part of something. Obviously, anything that has to be involved with education or tax write-offs for those that may understand a little more on the business end. So, right, as long as they're able to be around, be involved, and then guess what? They get to learn something to better their companies. They're killing two birds with one stone right then and there. And sheesh, I'm fucking ready, man.
You guys got a charity event or something coming up?
So
pretty massive here soon.
We actually just completed a charity event we got invited to by the Nevada Child Seekers. They're homeless youth nonprofits over here in Las Vegas, right? and I'm actually going to be starting to go speak, starting upcoming in January after the new year. I'm going to be speaking and educating a bunch of the youth and a bunch of their students from all ages, all the kids that they take care of. I'm going to be over there and basically just do what I love to do, man. You know what I mean? Motivate the youth and then put them on game to a bunch of these education classes and what's going on in Web3. Just open different routes for these kids that they want to be better, right? So that this is the perfect place for them. And I'm going to start inviting a lot of people that I'm connected with, doctors, professors, step up to actually come over here and talk to the kids as well, right? So we can see how many lives we can actually impact. And I'm excited for that, man.
Hell yeah. So are you guys with UNLV NFT, are you guys setting stuff up more at the campus related, or are you guys focused on kind of trying to branch out throughout the Las Vegas community?
So we are both, correct? So with
Mm.
UNLV NFT is a branch off of our founder actually owns NFT Las Vegas, right? And they're actually backed by the Las Vegas Chamber of Commerce, which is literally
Shit, I didn't know that.
basically into the city of here, Las Vegas. They're like, they support all businesses, nonprofit support. You know what I mean? That's, you have them on your back. It looks amazing, correct? This has been something that we were able to lock down long ago, and this has been allowing us to connect with these other businesses. But now we've been creating the funds and stuff to actually start boothing and start doing a lot more work here at the university. So I know this semester was the first semester back from the COVID, so it was all in person. It was most of my harder classes. Next semester, I have one hard class. The rest are all electives. So that's going to give me a lot more time to actually booth and actually market for a lot of these events, right? And we're going to start getting a lot more attention to the kids. We're going to start inviting, hosting our own speaking panels and conferences right there at the university. Only thing right now is to get fucking for the school to start providing us with funding themselves, right? And a secure room for us that we can hold every single day.
Mm.
We need to have a treasurer, vice president, schedule liaison, like titles, correct? And right now,
Would it kind of be like a club almost?
So that's where ours is different, right? Everyone comes at it as a club, but since we are backed by the city, we actually have tons of business, tons of people around us. We're actually an organization, but we're not actually looking for funding. We don't want to necessarily let the school run us. We still want to run our own organization, but provide value to these schools, to other universities, and so forth and foremost, right? So they can show what we're doing. We bring in a lot of our connections and eventually turn it into an elective course at the university. So imagine if you can get an accredited course at the university talking about Web3, blockchain technology, and stuff like that. That was something that maybe doesn't start right there, but it starts with the high schools, right? So we're targeting a bunch of high schools, speaking at a bunch of high school events, doing stuff like that, so we can see exactly if there's different clubs, different ways that we can implement blockchain tech and Web3 into the education system. You know, someone's got to start.
You just took the words right out of my mouth. I don't know. I just had some gears spinning on Chicago NFT and this and that and the third. And I'm realizing how many motherfuckers are out here, man. I didn't realize. I thought that Chicago like just the NFT scene in Chicago, there just really wasn't that many people. I just haven't really got out and got about, man. I've been hanging out with 6 and 7 and books and chopping it up on the late night space. But I've never seen more Chicago motherfuckers on the space in my life. And they all hold NFTs and they're all chopping it up. I'm like, whoa. Where have you guys been my entire time? For the last year, I've been in NFTs. Where have you guys been? Isn't that wild, bro? We've been in, I mean, a little short of it, but like I was heavy researching this time last year. Fuck, man, a whole year in NFTs, bro. Isn't that wild?
Jeez, bro, hell yeah, man. Bro, that's what I was literally saying it the other day too. Even with the mental wellness space and stuff like that, I'm like, damn, we've been doing that damn near for what?
Yeah, because you didn't number those, did you?
No, I didn't number
Just
them
going straight up.
At
That'd
first,
be interesting.
At first, they were fucking booming. I actually go back and look at all the other ones, and bro, the spaces were getting filled up. There's like fucking hundreds of 200 retweets per. But then obviously the way I felt was for me, obviously I'm a huge advocate for mental health. Those rooms ended up becoming not necessarily what I wanted it to be, right? For me,
not a teaching moment, right? More of a, and I'll say it for you because it's not my show. I mean, it was more of a come and let me cry and share my feelings and everything, and that was dope. Like it's cool to have that, but also I and this is just my perspective. I would love how you present shit is so fucking dope, and how you teach shit. And like, I just felt sometimes you didn't get to talk, and I was like, "Where's my boy?" So, but I still love, like, you're still doing it, and like you haven't put it to the side, regardless, right?
Even for me, it was I love the aspects of the testimonies, sharing your feelings and stuff
100%.
like that. But I still wanted it to kind of be a little more organized, right? You know what I mean? So we can have
Mhm.
little segments for that. But then
Mhm.
even with that, then it ended up becoming there was just so much people that maybe were just there to kind of get their face in the room. They were just there to want to be up top just to, and it was like this not helping anyone with and their overall
Right.
health. It could even be triggering, making things worse.
Right.
So like for those spaces, I felt like less is more, right? Smaller rooms, people feel more comfortable. People feel, you know what I mean? You find that close knit
Mm.
people that you can actually reach out to and stuff like that, because it's bigger than that. It's not just to have a space and then there's 200 people in the space and you don't know who's in there. You can't talk to nobody. When you have 15 to 20 people that show up every single week, I could DM them because they're here for a reason, right? They're here for something like this. It's not, we don't ever give nothing away. We don't do nothing like that. It's really just to be there for someone I was mentioning earlier. We never know what someone's going through, right? And
Mm.
that's kind of where I went and stopped basically marketing it, stop posting it in all the Discord, stop posting it in, to everybody's thing, start letting people know, stop getting more guest speakers. It was more because I felt like I said earlier, the smaller the better for those that were in need. And honestly, it
Right.
worked out great. They're fucking awesome spaces. They're different and shade from time to time, but man,
And I noticed that too. And part of why I said what I said is, like, people were coming up there and making it about themselves, like you were saying, and not that crying on a space or being real or being open is because people do all the time on Java and Jams, and we get real and we're open, and I do too. It's like, I'm not fucking fuck you. I'm I'm man enough to fucking cry because I got men around me who understand, right? I got men around me who are alphas and are dogs as well and who understand where I'm at. And that's what you have created, is what we created. But people, yeah, you're right. People coming up there to tell their stop stories, and then, oh, hey, I'm also doing this. Oh, I'm also, hey, check. But did you know I'm also? And it's not like, how can I help the next person, right? So I
exactly,
love that you've kept it tight, you've kept it small, and those who need it will find it, right? And
exactly.
and and I love that you've done that, because you haven't stopped for sure. But it'd be interesting to see how long you've been doing that shit. It
Oh,
feels like it's been a minute.
and speaking of, I think that's the charity event I brought to you in regarding the Nevada Child Seekers, I believe from February 9th, 10th, and 11th. So what they do every year, they go out and search from dusk to dawn, however you want to describe it, for the 30 largest like missing
Mm.
kids on the missing list here in Nevada, right? So we'll be implementing a couple groups, search parties to go out there and do that for those couple days as well. Just in support for a lot of the missing youth here in the university. So that's something that UNLV NFT will be taking in place. We actually have our own kind of shout out to JDM Labs. They are an actual full on dev business here in fucking Las Vegas, right? They're actually starting to have their own uh, brick and mortar store, however you want to just describe it. And they are actually trying to make their way here into the space. We're going to start hosting spaces from the UNLV NFT account now, once a week, every Wednesday at 6 o'clock, 6 to 7. So we can at least start recording these spaces, recording what the education aspect that we're talking about, the people that are in there, so we can start taking a lot of these recordings and showing it to like these universities, showing it to a bunch of other businesses, and showing that there's, what I mean, it's different here in this space,
Mm.
not just Web2 no more.
100%. 100%, man. Speaking of, I was thinking about, well, not thinking about, I really want to incorporate spaces with this show. I was even making it like a solo space show, but I don't know. You know any mother cluckers over there at the old, well, you got to that know freaking audio and all that shit at UNLV.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not I'm the face of the platform. I'm not I'm not techie, bro. I need
I'm
a
already know.
team. I need a team.
There's plenty of kids, and even with the UNLV, I mentioned it before. UNLV for the media and journalism team, right? So 2 of my legs I'm taking next semester are actually in the audio engineering stuff and
Oh,
media
hell
and
yeah.
stuff like that. So I can learn how to do that as well, because I obviously want to start my own podcast. They gave us a space where we could rent out a podcast room every fucking day if needed. We got to
Mm,
set the time out, stuff like that. So that's something that I want to do in the near future. But a bunch of those students and stuff, that's what they love. You know, I mean, they do the whole fucking back end work, fucking dev fucking stuff, all the audio, the engineering part, bro. Like when I first went in there, I was like, holy shit, it was like a full on newsroom. Like everything, the kids are learning how to fucking switch the camera views, camera angles, camera fucking, you know what I mean? I'm like, holy shit, like it was pretty badass. Ooh,
like that. And then I come back. It's okay. I was just switching camera angles. I was
Oh,
like,
yeah,
you know,
I
I got
like,
production. I got production duties too. I even take us, and then I'll come back, and then I'll put us both back on the screen, and then I'll flip you back around. Fuck, and then I'll make you wait. I'll make you big, make me small. Then I'll make us the same size. Then I'll make us kind of the same size. Then I'll make you back on the screen again. Hey man, we can do crazy shit over here. I do crazy shit. I just ain't got that many fucking fingers. I'm just trying to do too much shit over here and take notes and listen to my fucking guests. I don't want to be off here in La La Land doing bullshit. So hey, again, I put out the message, man. Well, there's some people. Wait. 2023 is going to be interesting. All right. 2023 is going to be interesting. You chicken suckers might even see this chicken sucker doing some shit at Diamond Hand Media Group. Who the hell is to fucking say, and who the fuck is to know? But any other updates, dude? UNLV, we hit that shit. Oh,
with the media team, I'm actually trying to be part of the media group when they do. It's more like the sports media and journalism where they're out there, you know, man, all the sports events. I mean, basically the folks that you see on ESPN and all the where they're interviewing the athletes after the game, post game, pre game shows. They do obviously like how basically what we're doing right now, but it's all revolved about sports and you know what I mean, their own stuff like that. Yeah, it's all fucking media and stuff like that. So they actually want to provide other like education aspects to just their platform because they've only been out for a year, right? And that's where we are allowed to kind of create a section with NFTs. Oh, Shadow, leave it alone.
Like that scary ass boy can do anything with that bum foot.
He thinks he's a beast, man. I take him outside.
Weak ass.
Hey, but hold on. Anyways, so look, they want to possibly allow us to do kind of an education Web3 blockchain segment to it as well. So we invite a bunch of speakers, just like any of us, anyone that would love to have the opportunity, and it could be virtual or it could be invite you to the studio and, you know, me ask you a couple of questions and keep people updated on a weekly thing, but that'll actually be broadcasted at the university itself, right? And they also, we can represent us on the radio show that they have there at the university. So at least anyone that has a chance to listen to it, it's just something there. Just new rooms and new people that we can at least get in contact with, you know?
Hell yeah. That'd be sick. That's some really cool stuff that happened. I was listening. I glanced over to see who's in the chat, and I see Innovate. And he's talking. That show you did on Spaces was pretty sick, but definitely we got to see that silky smooth skin. Like, don't be saying shit to me like that, bro. I had a big ass zit on my fucking face the other day. Okay, so when camera on Spaces, he says I already know there's a possible, like, you can already have simulcast, like you can YouTube and Twitter Spaces live same time, no latency. Because the last time I did it, I hosted the fucker on my phone, but the YouTube was live. So this was at one point, and the YouTube was like 30 seconds behind it. So people didn't know where to go. So then they ended up just going to the space. But on like Farouk, shout out Farouk, he just recently started doing it. I've been trying to figure out how to do it. There's just not like a YouTube video out there. I've just fucking, I don't know. Everything just takes me to what are Twitter Spaces? What are Twitter Spaces? And I'm like, that's not what I need. I know how to run those fuckers. That's not, and I know it has something to do with the RTMP. But again, I'm not a genius, baby-o. I don't know shit about any of that fancy mumbo jumbo. I barely know how to put this fucking thing together on a day-to-day basis.
You do a damn good job with it though, man. Hell yeah.
Hey man, it's taking a lot of fucking practice, a lot of fucking up too. But you know, hey, it is what it is. However, oh shit. So 2022 over in a week. 2023 steaming around the corner. What are you looking forward to most in NFTs 2023? Just in life in general and beyond. Any shit you got big planned in the space we ain't been talking about lately?
So honestly, man, it's really what I'm looking forward to most of all is since I now get to kind of I'm in a position where I get to kind of start hosting these events and throwing them. That actually allows me, I'm not gonna say it, I'm gonna say it, the power to be one of the lead speakers and actually run the platform. And I know damn well how to bring the people in and get people to be there, how to touch people and empower others, man. And I can't wait. So yeah, I love speaking at the NFT events and stuff like that. Yeah, it's kind of always you got your conversations and topics are about what everyone else and everybody else has got going on and stuff like that. And I really want, for me, my conversations are stuff are always involved in others, right? And I just want to be able to get on that stage and not have to just someone asking me the questions, and it's one answer, then goes to the next speaker panel, goes to the next speaker. Now I'm gonna get up on that stage, like every single one of y'all gonna deserve to have a little shine bright today. You know what I mean? Get the whole fucking crowd, and that's just the stuff I'm excited to do, man. I just can't wait to fucking be there and fucking give everyone a fucking voice. Like, you know, I don't need you to apply to be a speaker. You want to be a speaker, man? Shoot me a DM. You understand you want what you to speak about? Come on. Come out here and fucking do your thing, man. Everyone deserves the opportunity. Everyone deserves a chance.
I ain't gotta send you a DM, but apparently I had to send somebody a DM for NFT Las Vegas. I don't know who's to say, who's to know, but you absolutely murdered that. That was electric. Anytime you're on the stage by yourself, man. No, that's what you were bred to do. Is what I was bred to do, man. I've done. Since I was 6 years old, I've stood on stages by myself and gave speeches or at a podium or whatever. I've always been the one to say, yeah, send me. I'm down. I'll rock and roll. I'll get the crowd vibing, you know. And people don't realize that being the clown, if you will, like my gift is to make people laugh. My gift is to make people forget about the bullshit and just make people laugh. And that's why I call it edutainment, education and entertainment at the same time. It might be one of the stupidest shows you ever turned into, but I bet you're gonna learn your ass something today. But it's what I want to do, man. And not enough people are out here laughing. Not enough people are out here smiling. And if you can go on that fucking stage and shine so motherfucking bright, they don't even know what time of day it is. Shit, you're doing your job in this world. You're being the change you want to see, man.
Hell yeah, man. And that's all I ever. That shit was always been my goal. You know what I mean? Just to fucking shit. I know I got a fucking purpose here. I may not know exactly what that purpose is, but I know I can at least impact and change someone else's life. And that's what I'm going to at least aim to do. You know what I mean? It doesn't always have to be your family. It doesn't always have to be your friends. You can help anyone out there by doing even the smallest little things, man. And that's what I was bringing about earlier. I jumped into a bunch of spaces today and just telling people, you never know, right? Just how much your voice, just how much your words, just how much your actions can impact and save someone's life. And they may not sit there and tell you, but they don't need to sit there and tell you. You understood what you were doing it for, man. And it'll come out. It'll come to show. You know what I mean? And that's why I'm saying it feels good that all the hard work's fucking feels like it's fucking finally paying off. You know what I mean? And then starting to get some love, starting to get some attention, and starting to do what it is I want to do, man. Shit looks pretty cool.
Hell yeah.
And wouldn't be possible without Web3. And that's why, you know, I always fucking tell people this is the space for opportunities, man. Fuck chances. If they're in Web2, they're gonna tell you some dreams. Right here, you can actually get to fucking tell your dreams and then act on them if you want to, and there's no one there that can stop you. Your job and everybody, we had to settle in fucking Web2. Many of us had to settle. You don't have to settle here. This is your new journey, the new start for every single person that wants to. Plain and simple.
And you don't have to be a genius. You don't have to be a shaman. You don't have to be a Schwarmy. You don't have to have a PhD. But you can barely have to read. I mean, think about HD. He can barely read half the fucking time. I mean, even fucking JTR, that guy can't even fucking speak sentences. So, I mean, it's like, shit, you can do anything you want, right? You can come in and make a move. And if you have, that right there is what we're always talking about. If you have some type of passion, come in and see where you can flex it, because there's not that many of us anymore. Everybody knows everybody. That's why I'm so sick and tired of seeing people post, don't see many communities like this in Web3. Well, guess what, fuck stick? That's just somebody else from a fucking community you knew that created a new profile and a new project and decided they were going to give their go at trying to make the fucking money. And because you knew the inside and now you're part of this something, whatever, you're going to go pump your fucking bags. That's all community is designed for at this point in time. Now, don't get me wrong. There's some communities still out there. Our Ether Brews, our respected rhinos, our woke zombies, our degen twos. I can name for days what my wallet is. That is true community. Here for the future. But community anymore is meant to pump bags, bro. And you can't bullshit a bullshitter, man. You can't. We know everybody. From us peons down here building what the fuck ever, all the way up to the massive influencers with 500 fucking apes and stupid ass Franklin spending fucking 325 ETH, what I would probably cut off my left toe for. Maybe even my whole left foot. They make robotic parts now. Fuck it. I'll figure it out just to have my hands on that ETH. And this dickhead's just tossing around those JPEGs like it's nothing. We all know who that is. You say so-and-so. Oh, yeah, I know them in NFTs. You say so-and-so. You know them. Even if you don't know, you know. You know the names. So it's not that big anymore. And you could just fucking show up and try something crazy, especially if you're brand new. Because then everybody's like, oh, Normie, somebody brand new. Let me teach you the ways. Let me show you. And everybody wants to fucking lend a helping hand all of a sudden. Nobody does that in the real world. You said it. It's all played out in Web 2. Nobody gifts you a $500 asset out of nowhere in Web 2. Nobody does that shit. Nobody gifts you a $200 asset out of nowhere. Here it happens every fucking day. I watch it every day. So I don't know, man. You're right. Endless opportunities, but not enough motherfuckers taking advantage.
Exactly. That's all, man. You got to start, right? You got to fucking start, man. No one's else going to start fucking for you. So you better get your guys' asses up and fucking. You woke up today, do something better yourself.
Damn straight. We talked about I'm a champion this morning. Gak on your shirt, bro, just came to my head. Did you see the Mega Mutant? They burned a Mega Serum last night. Did you see that fucker last night?
Nah, I didn't even see.
Bro, I retweeted it from my page. Hold on. I got to find, because this thing's fucking bananas. Like, this thing is bananas, bro. I don't think the stream will really, might fuck up. Bear with me, everybody. If the stream fucks up just a little bit, I got to save the picture. And it's on doggone Twitter. And of course, you know, there's so much shit going on. All right, let me save this thing. Hold on 1 second, ladies and gentlemen, because you got to see this fucking thing, dude. Mutant. I'll just call it fucking mutant. All right. Close this thing because it's probably jacking the stream up. All right. Now we're back to normal. Everything's okay. Let me hit this pictures and let me scroll down for a moment here. Y'all got to see this shit. Look. Oh my gosh. I mean, this thing is stupid. This thing is literally stupid, dumb, ignorant, insane, ridiculous. I mean, it's a fucking beehive.
I did see that on in the not on Twitter though. I thought it was just
in the greens. Yeah, in the
greens. They put it on a jar of honey. Because is it Deef that makes the honey in?
No, Hoff makes the honey.
Yeah.
It's a Hoff 8, bro. It's But you fucking remember Hoff in Vegas drinking?
Yeah, bro. Hoff be fucking with the fucking pineapple juice, man.
But he was drinking fucking, what was he drinking? Modelo pineapples because he couldn't find Coors.
That's just badass.
Shit. That thing is fucking nuts, man. Yeah, they just released that last night. Absolutely insane, bro. Absolutely insane. But shit, man. It's been good just fucking catching up, just shooting the shit, chopping it up a little bit. I want to definitely get into Finish the Sentence. This Finish the Sentence is going to be fucking electric today. But anything else I skipped over? It's been nice and quiet. It's been chill, bro. We ain't got nothing crazy. We're building with the Brews. You're building with UNLV. I'm building with the Diamond M Media Group. What else? What you got on the brain over there?
I bought Supreme Kong the other day. I don't know if you guys are familiar with the Supreme Kong family.
Well, you did. You did you?
Purchased one of those. They're actually having their second mint. For me, it was more the founder. I met him in April Union. I'm about April Union, and he wanted me to join them when they first met. And I obviously didn't know him as well. I invest my time into people, not projects, right? And that's kind of what I addressed to them. They have tens of collections that are fucking sold out. Their fucking first collection is what's in that, like a East floor. Every other connection is super high. And then, bro, just showing the love I actually jumped in their space, and Cyrus showed a lot of love. Man, shout out to the founder. He was just like, man, I wanted you to know our project before. And immediately he airdropped me one of the new collections. So out of love, I'm like, all right, let me just give it a couple of days. Let me talk to their community, jump into more spaces. Their whole community is someone that it's pretty fun. For me, it was the fun it was back in the space. They're out there having fun, actually having wild. Reminded us of our old brew crew spaces in the community, and everybody was right there, man. So I was like, you know what? Let me go grab one of these. I bought one for my little brother for Christmas, right? Immediately, they sent I bought it for what 0.08, and they sent me 0.05 in ETH in return. So I got, you know what I mean? And the whole entire time that they've been doing so, and Christmas, they give a lot of back, man. They've been fucking giving fucking tons and tons of their first Genesis, fucking other fucking collections, or fucking collections that provide you with their coin that they build. And they, like, I was like, oh man, that's just pretty dope. So, you know, I'd be for people that are giving back, doing so. Obviously, they're trying to push their mint, but it's the business side of it. But they still have the whole community. And if you sit there and talk to the community, they're like, yeah, they've always been doing this since day one. You know what I mean? And they like space and stuff. I like the vibes in there. And take notice for those if you want to be a part of the community or make some money right off the back, because you can buy one right now for 0.08 stake, get yourself some coin from their thing, and the floors are already at 0.1. So you already make profit no matter what. You could, I mean, and they have no issue with that. They literally tell you you can mint, post it right back up because someone will sweep it. But
hell yeah.
little Degen play, and then a community based play as well. So shout out to them, man.
Dippies, I was talking about the Dippies earlier too, but yeah, shout out Supreme Kongs. The Dippies, I think they're about to pump hard, like hard, boy. They're at 0.08 right now, and they're only like 10 away from 0.11. They announced a partnership with tokensociety.io, which essentially they're acquiring all of the IP rights, all of the assets for the Dippies and for the Dippies vans. Apparently, there's already shows and movies in production through Anchor Entertainment. Apparently, Token Society is also partnered with some festival, which provides IRL and Metaverse festivals, some company. So you get access to that, and you get access to something else. And then they announced today, because the partnership went live yesterday, that you get access to ShopX, which is a token-gated e-commerce platform. So you get access. Like, you don't have to pay the massive fucking fees sometimes that it takes to get involved in it. You're a Dippies holder, you can get involved. And I'm sure they have teams with ShopX and everything that you get access to. But the Dippies are fucking cheap right now, and they got some badass looking ones. You damn near scoop too. You got you a couple extra. You got 0.25, 0.3. You get you a couple bad ones at 0.15, boy.
Who's old boy that's been doing a lot of the work for him, man? Is it
For the Dippies?
Not Head Hippie, High Life. We were just in the space today. He's advocating mental health as well. He's the one I believe that was coming out here and bringing the hype back for the whole community, getting the community back into it.
For the Dippies, you said?
Yeah.
No shit. No shit. I gotta have him on the fucking show. Shit.
I'll look him up right now. Fucking, I was talking to him the other day.
Did we used to fuck with him like?
Yes, yeah, but in the Ether Bruce chat too as well.
You talking like somebody from the social club?
Nah, man.
No.
Let me go into it.
That's what I was thinking. Do. Pineapple curds is fire as fuck. I'm not going to ever deny that. That never came out of my face. I'm gonna keep singing just because Baby O is searching for the fucking guy who we don't know his name.
Low-key buckets.
Low-key buckets. Oh shit.
Yeah, man. That's how I'm not. Hold on.
Oh, I haven't heard that name in a long time. Hey, there's my point. Fucking Web3 is not that big. Holy shit. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I know I follow him still. I wouldn't have had any fucking. Oh shit. Damn, now my shit's all fucking in the fucking. All right, I'll look him up later. Yeah, dude, I definitely still do. Yeah. Oh, hell yeah. I got to get him on the fucking show, bro. I don't know why he doesn't follow me back. What the fuck? Dude, bro. Oh, he's a bucket hat gang. Apparently the bucket hat has got some too. I got to get any collection that's got one of these fucking just a backwards. And I mean, it looks like me. I got to have it. I got it. I like it. I want it. I see it. I'm not a fan of Ariana Grande. I can't remember how that song goes, but actually I despise Ariana Grande. If I'm going to be honest, I just said that live on a show. Hey, sue me. Fucking string me up and stone me to death. I do not like Ariana Grande for a half a fucking second. All right, what the hell else is going on around here? Anything else in the chat? What's going on, chat? Nothing major. Yeah, y'all just fucking
He loves
chilling
the
out.
pineapple Coors.
I know, that's what I was saying. I was singing that when you were looking. I was like, fucking, I never said pineapple Coors wasn't bad, man. I drink that shit, man. Hey, it's better than a shandy. Sometimes them shandies come out too fucking sweet, bro. And that's basically what it is. You're cutting your own shandy. It's pretty nice. I didn't mind it, man. I didn't mind it because pineapple is like, it's already a little tart anyway. It's not like fucking.
I think that's what it is too, though, because the pineapple it overtakes the taste of the beer.
Yeah, it's good. I don't mind it, man. But you be drink. Nah, you don't drink Kugels. You don't fucking like Kugels. No, nah, they got that shit up here. Then them motherfuckers get yikes. But my friends, hey, good convos, good updates, good dive down the hole, man. Good fucking shit. But we're about to dive deeper down the rabbit hole, and everybody needs an opportunity to laugh. Not that we haven't laughed, cried, and thought today. It's time for the final segment of the day. Finish the sentence, baby, yo. 10 hot seat sentences. I start them in your perspective. You finish them in your perspective. As per usual, we got some Christmas-themed ones, as well as just some absolute insane ones. Shout out to Answer the Internet of Barstool Sports for some of the questions I got here. I could have just said them and not gave them any credit, but hey, I'm going to give them some fucking credit today because they are one of the groups that pushed me into this fucking content creation career. So, baby, are you ready to rock and roll?
Let's do it.
Question number 1, or finish the sentence number 1. If I had a pet reindeer, I would name it
Forrest.
What's
Forrest?
Forrest?
Yeah, because you're going to run fast.
My name Forrest Gump. I was running. All right, hey. He ain't flying, he's running. If I'm lying, I'm flying. Number 2. If I had to choose a different animal to help Santa Claus pull his sleigh on Christmas night or Christmas Eve night, the animal I would choose is
Would be cool. Chickens. That shit would be hard. Imagine. Or
magic flying chickens. Just and then
you would know Santa just came to your house after you heard like.
Well, you would know because they're on the roof and they're just.
That shit would be fucking crazy.
Chickens.
Yeah, we're gonna go chickens.
Christmas chickens, ladies and gentlemen, no longer reindeer. Number 3. If I was one of Santa's elves, my job would be.
Don't they all have the same job?
A lot of jobs up there in the North Pole.
I would be.
You make one up.
I would be Mrs. Claus's designer.
Oh, Mrs. Claus's designer that takes care of Mrs. Claus while Santa's flying all over the globe. I see what you're saying. Yeah, I would be feeding the reindeer. Oh, sorry. Why was Mrs. Claus helping you? Oh, I don't know. She was just.
Now they know how we got the chickens instead of the reindeer. Wasn't just Santa said.
Bingo. He would be Mrs. Claus's helper. Number 4. If I received an elf as my assistant during Christmas, his name would be blank or her, and his or her duties would be.
His name would be Chingatin, and Chingatin will do anything and everything that I do. He don't have to work, do shit. We were literally just gonna hang out all fucking day because this motherfucker is gonna be this fucking tall. We would crack jokes at this motherfucker all fucking, bro. That's gonna be so fucking funny, bro.
Chingatin the elf. He's just a wingman.
Or Coyotito, because if his name was Coyotito, that would be fucking. But I would want like and only for him to be Chingatin and Coyotito, he would have to be like chubby. You feel me? Like I want him to be like, oh, the boy, we can name him Yoño. Because he's gonna be like a little chubby out. That's it.
Chingatin, doesn't that mean fucker? What does that mean? Because I hear chinga, I speak Spanglish, so I hear fucking chinga, and then fucking there's a root word.
He's a little fucker, man. Bro, what? Imagine, bro. Damn, where do you even come with these questions, bro? If you could, or elves, because I know. So would you guys consider midgets elves or dwarf? Like
Elves class of their own, but yeah, I mean, I guess they would be dwarves.
but elves aren't real though, right? Because like dwarfs,
Oh no!
that's what I'm saying. Because dwarfs and midgets are that's like something that's wrong with your like actual fucking body communication, right?
Yeah.
But are they called midgets or are they called dwarfs? Because I looked it up, it's called
two
those two.
different things.
All right, I was looking up.
But I don't think you're supposed to call them midgets.
So it is dwarfism though. That's the overall thing. Right?
It's like saying retard. You're not supposed to say it anymore, apparently. But
Oh
I
my
don't
god.
fucking know. But there's other sorry to any. Hey, it is National Short Person Day, bro. Today is National Short Person Day. Me and you can celebrate with the little fuckers.
I'm like, bro,
Sorry if I any of
we
you
can
little
tell
people.
I'm like fucking an inch away from being fucking classified in their gang. Like they was about to
That's
jump me
what
in.
I'm saying.
He fucking pulled up. Wait, Tito was fucking over here trying to disrespect me and shit because he was like, you're only 2 fucking inches taller than me. Who the fuck do you think you are? I'm like, that's why we're not working, motherfucker, because we're family. Yeah.
There are various forms of little people, and but elves are not on the real list. Question number 5. Oh fuck. If I had to choose between fighting 50 cat-sized reindeer or fighting 1 reindeer-sized cat, I would choose to.
Well, how big? Because there's some pretty big fucking cats.
We're not talking a 30-pound diabetic fuck. I mean, 5-7 pounder, just a little Matilda action.
Howling Rangers that big. So I'll probably do the Howling Rangers. Like, obviously your odds are against you, but that's why the Second Amendment right is still in action. I've never eaten. I don't know if I've eaten cat, so I know like the reindeer. But one time I know for a fact we ate some dog because like the person was like, "That's his dog," but like that shit tasted like chicken, like scrumptious. Like, let me get. Then they were like, it's a different type of animal. Like, what do you mean it's a different type of animal? Like, what kind of shit is going on over here? And they're just like, we don't believe in like wasting bunch like life, this and that. So like,
oh, you was in fucking Thailand or something?
Nah, this is over here in California, bro.
Oh,
weird ass people. They're not weird. Hey. It tastes good, so I can't knock them for it.
Well, yeah, to us it's weird as fuck, but like in Thailand, they eat the fuck out of dogs, man. Like, they eat dogs, boy. Like, crazy. That's part of their cuisine.
What if it tastes good though?
I ain't trying to find out, cuz I'll tell you that.
Yeah, I'll try it. Just
50 cat-sized reindeer. I'd be afraid of the horns. That's what I'm honestly thinking. But I ain't trying no fucking dog, boy. I'm all right. Number 6. I'll try about anything. I ain't trying no fucking dog. Number 6. If I had the opportunity to beat the shit out of one fictional character, the fictional character I would choose is.
You ever seen those little books? Those little books called No David. It was like this little badass little fucking kid. For me, it was just that little shit. That motherfucker was ugly as shit. And like his little shit, like I ain't nothing wrong with him being bad. Just that shit would like scare the fuck out of me as like a little kid. Like it would not necessarily scare me, but it would bother me. Like, why the fuck did you guys draw his eye hella big, the other eye hella small? Like, you give him a good ass whooping, he'll probably like fix his whole stuff and he'd probably be famous and shit, like in prettier books and stuff. But little No David, watch, I'm gonna show you this shit right now, bro. Watch. That food always deserves a little.
I'm so glad I asked that shit.
Bro, look at this shit. Tell me this motherfucker don't need an ass whooping, bro.
No, that motherfucker, bro. I remember that piece of shit. I'd buy those books at the book fair, bro. I wanted to kick the fuck out of that kid, bro.
No, badass motherfucker. I ain't gonna lie to you. But many probably didn't think I was gonna say that, but that motherfucker deserves it. Like, I don't know who the fuck.
I can't believe, bro. I was like trying to cycle through what that fucker looked like. I remember the book fair at fucking the Lutheran School Association when I used to fucking go to elementary school. And Captain Underpants, boy. Oh my gosh. Whew. Number 7. If I had to choose between having no legs or no arms, I would choose to.
No legs. Because I had hip surgery and shoulder surgery, and honestly, it sucked not having able like to kind of walk by yourself, but having no arms. The men understand what I'm talking about. So the legs, like we said earlier, there's robotic legs and shit now. So I'll probably be able to have the power to fucking be like a cyborg, and then that, like, I don't know if they made any like special stuff for robot that's not gonna like harm the human skin. So like that's why I wouldn't do the arms. So we would continue on, and we fucking miss the legs. I would fucking probably eventually now that they released a law that I'm supportive of everybody. You do as you please, but transgender males are now allowed to legally participate in female sports, collegiate sports. So I believe in one down the line, robots, boys and girls will be able to participate in those sports as well. So, the future is mine. If I had no legs.
You took it. I'm so glad I'm answering.
And what does GP stand for?
What's this?
Dill Pickle said, "Baby, no, don't even know he's getting GP. I'm not trying to get no GP, man, because they don't sound like."
Damn, you're getting hella GP right now, bro.
What's GP?
Wait a minute. Hold on. I'm missing out. I'm fucking missing out, bro. I'm missing out. And bro, I was even thinking about it. I was like, you know what? I was gonna wear this today, but like, fuck. I was just feeling a backwards hat. Fuck it. Hey, hook me up. Come on, man. What the fuck? We're growing. We're growing while we're showing. You know what I'm saying, bro?
What's GP stand for though? That's
Grandpa points.
Oh shit.
Grandpa points. So hey, I gotta join the party. I got a 1 of 10, bro. 1 of 10. I didn't get a fucking t-shirt though. That's man, I'd be rocking that.
Yeah, I wanted the hoodie, but fucking Luis won the fucking hoodie at the event. That's his dad. You watch that shit all the time.
I was just so I wanted more people to have. I should have got more involved in that. I wanted more people to have access to that. I was just so interested in having conversations and just meeting people. I forgot about all of that shit.
Bro,
but
I ain't even gonna lie. Fucking, I was doing the same shit, just helping how other people have. I didn't know what the prizes were. Fucking Mig, shout out to my boy MIG. Fucking, I don't know if you guys met.
Oh yeah.
He won the fucking MacBook, and I was over here trying to help him get like everything for his thing. Like, hey, bro, like, what? And then we came up, I'm like, he's like, hey, baby, I just won the fuck. How the fuck you win that shit, bro? God
what
damn,
was that doing, bro? I know. And everybody started running up to me. I was like, wait, fuck, they started drawing that shit? Oh, man. Yeah, I definitely, hey, ain't missing out today. I don't miss an opportunity on GP because Grandpa Points just got me an M2 serum and allowed me to get my fucking M2 mutant. That's what Grandpa Points just did to me. You didn't see that? I got my M2, bro. I full setted my OG.
I said I have one serum. I used one of my serums to mutate one of my.
I full setted my OG, and it was because I fucking won one of the GP raffles. It was like 175 Grandpa Points, and they pulled the fucker at the end of the week on a fucking random wheel spin. Won it out of like 50-some people.
Yeah, I don't ever even enter no like. I want to start entering giveaways. I usually just retweet.
I usually don't either. I know.
Enter that shit,
bro. Dive in the Discord. All it is right now is give all Discords for that matter. But 3 more, and you're out of here. Number 8. If I had to choose between going to prison for an entire year, and I get out of the prison at the end of the year, or going to prison with a Rubik's Cube, and I get out once the Rubik's Cube is solved, I would choose to.
I would go for the year because I know that the Rubik's Cube, I'll probably figure that shit out in a day. But if I'm able to stay in there for a year, I now get to live, work, do stuff for free, have the time where I'm able to actually learn a bunch of new skills, new like talent, probably even become a lawyer or something. That motherfucker do whatever it is I need to do to accomplish my goals when I get out. Have my business plan ready. I get out in a year. I didn't spend no money on living. I just fucking worked out. Fucking now I'm in the best shape of my life. I just fucking learned 2-3 different skills, certified in hella other shit. I come out and best thing that ever happened. You know what I mean? Like you can live for free for a whole year, never have to worry about none of that stuff. Like, hey, there it is.
Of course, you turn it into an answer like that. I mean, that's not a bad plan in on paper, right? But shit goes down in prison. Shit goes fucking down. You ain't trying to go to fucking prison for a whole fucking year. Solve the fuck out of that Rubik's Cube. Get the fuck out.
Well, you gotta just do something that's gonna put you in fucking not protected custody. You're gonna have to be in fucking
not Gen Pop, but the fucking
in the hole where you
whatever
have
it is.
you have to be separated from every other person.
Yeah, you're just gonna have to do something to really fuck up from the rip. Oh man, yeah, yeah. Fuck that. Number 9, better topic than that. If I had an above ground pool filled with beer, it would take me blank amount of time to drink it all.
A day. Less. Invite the homies over. That's just gone. If I invite my uncles over, in 2 hours, an hour. But aren't regular pools above ground? that confused me at first. Like, I was like,
nah, bro. Okay, so above ground pools, they're like standard size. They're the ones that you see in a motherfucker's backyard, just somewhere. They're all, and they got the little ladder on the side of it, and it's just this.
all the blow up ones.
Well, those, or there's like the more harder plastic circular ones. They're above. Below ground is when it's even with the ground, so you're just walking and you literally just dive in. That's below ground. So it's like they dig into the ground and then make the fuck. That was wild.
God damn it, Alan. You know we're on the show, man.
Chingatin. Number 10. Last one. Here we go. If Santa Claus wasn't called Santa Claus, I would call him.
Honestly, I always thought Santa Claus was a fucking weirdo. I think because like I just brought this up in Travis's space the other day, but like your parents and everybody teach you stay away from strangers, to protect your house, never accept gifts or nothing from strangers, especially older men. Most of the time, they don't ever really tell you for the younger ones, but they tell you this. And then they want us to idol a fucking fat, huge son of a gun, big ass beard. We never even see people like this on a regular basis. So it literally just freaks you out. Every kid that goes to the fucking mall is now freaked out. Then this dude has a bunch of little people running around him, and you as a kid are wondering why these little people are the same size as you. And it's like, then they put you on his lap. So after you're taught all this shit, and they put you on the man's lap, and he sits there and tells you, what do you want for Christmas? Like, that shit just never stood fucking right for me. Like, and then he knows when you're sleeping, knows when you're awake, knows if you've been bad or good, for goodness sake. Yes, goodness sake. How the fuck does he know this shit? Why is he even coming into my house late at night when we're sleeping? Why not just knock on the door, drop off the gifts to us, wrapped up? It's plain and simple. Like what the fuck? Like you could literally just ding, 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 ding. Here you guys' Christmas gifts. Merry Christmas. Why did it not? But no, they wanted it. And then it's like, there's so much shit wrong with that fucking with the Saint Nick tale. Cause like, how the fuck did he even get through your chimney? Most of our chimneys, I don't even have a fucking chimney. First of all, so he comes over here to break my fucking roof. My kids are gonna be pretty smart. They're gonna be like, how the fuck did he get in here? And I'm like, I bought your fucking presents, motherfucker. God damn, Santa Claus live all the way to North Pole. How you think he'll get to your house over here? You live in fucking Salinas, bro. Chill, man. God damn, kid. But hey, there it is. That's my story, man. Because old Saint Nick.
What would you call him if his name wasn't Santa Claus or Saint Nick?
I said weirdo. That way, every time we see him, we can just throw up the W line. weirdo. Weirdo. They'll be like, what the fuck? They'll be like, not wonderful, motherfucker, weirdo. They'll be like, imagine if the definition of weirdo was Santa Claus. Then you guys would be like, straight up, like, weirdo. Hold up the W, like,
I can't fucking breathe. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
Winter Wonderland weirdo. Oh, 3 different what? See? Look at that shit. That boy, I promise you, Santa is not up from late. Bro, Alan, you just text me, bro. You over here blowing up the chat and stuff over here. Texting me at my phone going off and stuff, man. We're trying to talk about Santa. I know you guys got kids, man. Just understand that some kids may be a little weirded out by Santa Claus, and when you guys are up there like, oh my God, no, why is my baby crying? Why is he crying? Because that shit is fucking scary. Like, that shit's so scary. Why would you just, come on, why would you just put your baby on a grown man's lap while the other little Alf right there is drunk?
Fucking stop.
I don't know.
I just got my shit back together. Stop it.
Bro, hey, man, this is the thing. Look, that shit traumatizes folks, man. People think that shit is game, bro. They gotta be able to start different folktales, different stuff. Cause holy shit! Right.
Ladies and gentlemen, Santa Claus, formerly known also as that in jolly old Saint Nick, now known as the Winter Wonderland weirdo, per Baby O, the one and only. Another one of the books, ladies and gentlemen, Turnt Up Thursday with Baby O. Will always have a place on this show and whatever other content that the Diamond Hand Media Group comes up with. But for now, it's time to wrap this doggone thing up. Get the hell out of town. Baby O, anything else burning on the brain, melting on the heart, festering on the soul? You got to get out to the Diamond Hand fam before we hit the bricks.
Please reach out to those that are around you. I started off with that, but please, if there's one thing you could take from all of our goofiness, all the education, all the value that you kind of brought from this platform, man. First off, shout out to you, Cap, for allowing me to take time to discuss something that meant a lot. But for many of you that are out there that, as I mentioned, show some love to those, even with the brightest smiles, even with the biggest hearts on a regular basis, the biggest personalities, those that may not speak a lot, the kids, your dogs, your family, just give someone a little love. You never know how short life is and who may actually need it and whose life you could impact. That's really just it, man. Much love to every one of you guys, man. Happy holidays, baby. It's Christmas time. Woo!
Hey, shout out to you, good sir. Appreciate it.
Grandma don't get run over by no rangers.
Nah, my grandma don't go around go club hopping on Christmas anymore, so she'll be all right. She stays in on Christmas Eve, so we'll be all right. Should be good. Outside of that, man, yeah, I echo everything you said. You know, I don't even have it all figured out. I still struggle from time to time. If you're not questioning what you're doing, if your dreams don't scare the shit out of you, then they're not big enough and you're not trying hard enough. And it's part of the game. It's part of being a human being and part of winning, part of becoming a champion, part of becoming better is getting up despite that depression, despite that anxiety, despite that worry, that fear, that thought of regret, failure, you're not enough, you'll never make it, whatever it is, just swing your fucking legs. Promise yourself every day, just swing your fucking legs over the edge of the bed. That's all you can do, and put them on the floor and make sure you get up and at least get a glass of water and some coffee. Then you're doing all right. And reach out to somebody. Reach out to somebody. If I even reach out to people. I am in a lot of 5-foot circles for people. People reach out to me a lot, but I still reach out to people. Don't be afraid to do so. And if you have a thought, a mindset, a quote, a something, a this or that, anything that comes to your brain while you are on a space, it's there for a reason. Get up on that stage and share it. Because you don't know who you could help change a thought for, move a muscle for, and put it in a positive direction. It's why we do what we do. It's why me and Baby O do what we do every single fucking day. To be a change in the space, to edutain, to help people realize that life is short and we shouldn't lose our funny. but also to educate and help people realize how they can battle what the fuck they're dealing with and what they're going through and ways to level up in this life. So I'm going to keep doing it. I know Baby O's going to keep doing it, and hope you guys keep doing it right alongside us every single day. But man, it is time to get on up and get on out. So, as per usual, that's it. That's a wrap. Paper or plastic. Put a bow on that sumbitch. Episode 131. Ooh, wow. That's wild. That's crazy. That blows my mind. That's insane. Actually, no, not insane, because that's the definition of doing something over and over and expecting different results. And we just grow every single day. So that, not insane. It's wild. That's the right word for it. My friends, again, it's time to get on up and get on now. Before we do so, a couple of things I and Baby O need to remind you of. Number one, it is a terrific, nay, tremendous, nay, tremendous Thursday to be alive. The rest is up to me and thee, and I'm choosing to push around some PLP. That stands for peace, love, and positivity for those of you that are new to the acronym, and I'll humbly ask you do the same. Maybe dash in a little bit of kindness as you go on about this Thursday as well. Why, you might be asking yourself? Well, because it costs 0 fiat, 0 ETH, 0 SOL, and 0 of any of them other shit coins you care to be invested in right now, you doggone degenerate. Stop wasting your money on what is not going anywhere. Hell, a market that's going down for the most part, and just start doing what's free. And that's being a good, kind, humming bean. My friends, I hope you have. The legendary Baby O hopes you have a spectacular rest of your Thursday, unless you have any other plans. And last but certainly not least, you see it down there in the corner. But being that this show is a member of the Diamond Hand Media Group, we ask that you remember, at DHM, we don't only hold, we hold each other up. And right now is one hell of a time to flex those diamond hands. Appreciate the hell out of you guys. I'll speak for Baby O on this one. Thank you for allowing us to stay on the consistent, persistent pursuit of our passions every single damn day. You could choose to spend your time in all of our spaces, all the content we put out. You could spend your time in 1,000,001 other places, but you spend it with us. And for that, we are eternally grateful. We are forever thankful. And we will continue to pay it back to you by pumping out the best damn content we can and growing every single day. We will catch you on the flip side. In the Discords, in the VCs, or in the spaces. Oh, yeah, definitely in the spaces. Or where you may ever be building this beautiful place we call Web3. But until then, my friends, peace!
Oh, yeah, baby!
And love.